Hello, and welcome to Rebel with your host, Tisa Rebel Beltran. Oh, shit. I'm a little out of practice and a little out of breath because I am, once again, guess what? Let's say it all together. Sick. I don't have COVID, though. I tested myself last night, and the sickness is the stomach flu. And, my heart rate's been going crazy. I didn't finish. Okay, let me get my words together. I'm not feeling well. I did record a podcast, never posted it because shit happens. So with this podcast, I'm going to post it right away since I am somewhere where I can post it up right away. And I hoped that the voice does not go out like it did last time. Oh man. So here we go. I'm going to give you a little rundown of what I've been doing the past fucking 3 months. Oh my God, I cannot believe it's almost 3 months since I posted a podcast, but I've recorded like a billion of them. I'm going to be completely honest. I record them and then I forget because I'm so busy with other things in my life. So here we go. I had the COVID. That was the last thing that I remember posting. And then on New Year's Eve, I went to the doctor. Because when I went to the doctor's like, we need to do your blood work. We need to get your vagina checked out. Well, she didn't say vagina, but you know what I mean. So like, we need to get all these things done again. And I was like, okay. So I went in New Year's Day and got my blood test. I was feeling kind of weird. I felt weird. I don't know what it was, but I felt weird. So I got my blood done and all that fun stuff. On the 3rd of the year, I get the phone call saying, hello, is the Teresa Betran there? And I said, this is her. And they were like, Dr. Blank wanted me to give you a call and let you know what's going on with your blood work. And I said, okay. And she said, you got the diabetes. I said, what? I said, I don't even feel sick. Like, I remember how it felt when I was sick. And then I was in denial for a little bit there. And then I was like, oh shit. Now I remember the way that I was feeling that day when I got my blood drawn. That's the way I used to feel when I had the diabetes. Or I was pre-diabetic back in 1900s. Just kidding. It was 2007, I believe. But then I lost the weight and was going to the gym every day and eating healthy and doing all the good shit that I was supposed to be doing. So I lost weight, and then I stopped taking the pills. This is in 2007. And, I don't even want to go down that road right now. So, and then, so she was like, I need to make a doctor's appointment so you could come in and discuss it. And I said, okay. So I go in and she was like, I want to put you on medication and I want to do this. I want to do that. And I was like, I don't want to get put on medication. I said the last time I was ever on metformin, I felt sick. It made things worse. It was horrible. And then she was like, well, you also have high blood pressure and high cholesterol, so we want to put you on medications for those. And I was like, I don't want to be put on medication. I have very bad reactions to medication. I said, if it's on the things, it'll happen to me. Oh my God, I'm having a sharp pain right now. Sorry, guys. I am very dehydrated and I need to drink more water because I've been so sick. So she was like, I'll just prescribe 5 of each and then, you'll take that. If you want to do the whole diet and exercise for the diabetes, I understand. Here's the thing, y'all. She didn't be like, let's also do diet and exercise for high blood pressure and high cholesterol, because that's what the first thing most doctors do is say, let's do this. So hold on. I need to check my heart rate's going down. It was really high when I fucking first started. So, I'm dehydrated, so I need more water. And I have a big half gallon of water right here that I need to not chug, because then I'll get sick. So, I talked it over with a couple people, and then I was just like, okay, I'm going to try it, Doctors sometimes know best, but I know my body. I'm a fucking old lady and I know my body. I don't know how many times I have to tell people this. I'm an old lady and I know my fucking body. I've been living in this body for 44 years. Yesterday was my birthday. I've been living in this body for 44 years. Don't you think that I would know best? I even told my sister that on Sunday. I was like, I'm feeling sick. I think I'm having a fever. She's like, no, you're not. And I was like, I think I have a fever. And then I checked and I had a slight fever, which is still a fever if it's over the fucking normal. And so what had happened? The next day, I started getting sick, upset stomach and fever, chills. Still stayed at work, even though I was sick as hell. And then I've been home for 2 days now because I'm fucking not feeling it. I'm fucking sick. I slept all day yesterday. So anyways, let's go back to the story. I'm fucking sick. So I got on the medication. I didn't want to get on the medication, but I got on the medication. I should have known best. I should have known better. I took my mom to her doctor's appointment and I had an anxiety attack. I did a TikTok on it. So if you want to see it, you could go ahead and look at it on the TikTok under thug_sunshine. So I am, I had anxiety attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. I had dropped my mom off at the doctor because she had to get blood work done. And I was on my way to go to Walmart to go look at bikes because I'm supposed to be buying a bike. It's been like 4 months since I've been trying to buy a bike. So then I started having an anxiety attack and I felt like I was having a heart attack and I went and I parked at the garage and like all these things went through my head. I was like, I'm going to cause an accident if I'm having a heart attack. I was like, I just need to get to the hospital. If I get to the hospital, I'm just going to run in there and be like, check me. I think I'm having a heart attack. But I knew just better to just calm my ass down. So I sat down in the truck and I did some breathing exercises and watched Bailey Sarian. My mom came out and I told her I just had a fucking panic attack. I came home, laid down, and the kitty cat jumped on me and she loved me and like held me down and like I bawled. And there's a TikTok about it. The next thing that started happening is I started getting tingly face and tingly arm. So I stopped taking the medication because I don't read what the side effects could be unless I start feeling weird, then I won't check them. So I stopped taking the medication because it was fucking weird. Tingly face and a tingly arm. And I was like, this is not feeling good. I felt horrible. So I stopped taking them and the doctor called and was like, how are you doing? I said, well, this fucking medication started making me feel this way. Well, she didn't call, her MA called. This started making me feel this way, so I stopped taking it. I said, but I'm still on the other one. She's like, well, we're going to fucking prescribe another thing. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I had blurred vision. So I just stopped taking both of them. And I had another anxiety attack because I took myself off these medications. I only took them for 5 days and one of them less than that. And so fuck them and fuck that medication. And I started taking fucking vitamins, some herbs, and I've been taking them now for 2 months. We're going into the third month. Spending a good amount of money on these vitamins, but it's what I have read that can fix the issues. And you know what? I'm feeling better, except right now I'm getting over the stomach flu and I am dehydrated and need water. So that's my journey. Sickness. So, like I said, I took my mom to the doctors to get her blood work done. Then she had to have a colonoscopy because the doctors were like, you need to have a colonoscopy. You're in your 70s and you've never had one done. And there she was like, nope. So she had a colonoscopy. The day she had the colonoscopy, I was at work here in my room, and then I went out and I was checking in on like, hey, how'd it go? And my sister's like, you need to sit down. Mom needs to tell us something. And I cry every time I tell the story. And my mom said, I have cancer. And I said, what? I said, hold on, I'm at work. I'm only on a small break. I need to go tell my boss that I'm leaving. So I went and I told my supervisor and I left and I came back and we sat in there and we talked about everything. And there wasn't any information yet. It was just like, I have cancer. Like, we don't know anything yet. I have to go take more tests. This is what's going on. So she, since then, she had the operation a month ago and they took 12 inches out. But the cancer was like 3 inches, but they took 12 inches, I think. So since since then she's gotten better. Um, she's she's still walking a little bit with a walker. This week she's finally like doing normal shit, like cleaning the bathroom and making dinner, because this is what she does. That she needs to do things. She can't just sit down and do nothing, and this has been driving her crazy. So the doctor told her that on last week that she needs to go to an oncologist to see if they want her to get on chemo. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I just found out this week. Like, everybody else knew. Apparently I don't pay attention, or it's my ADD. I swear I missed it somehow. Or they just didn't tell me. Come to remember, it wasn't in the group text. She talked to everybody individually, but I'm here, so she thinks if you're here, like, believe me, my brother always, it happens to him. She thinks just because you live in the house, you know what's going on, and that's very false. So I didn't know until yesterday or the day before. I was like, what the fuck? You have to go to the fucking oncologist to find out if you have to take chemo? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, but they took everything out. They said that you were good. You got a clean bill of health. Why would they do that? And she's like, for precaution. And I was like, you're in your 70s. Like, there's no reason for you to have any precautions. I said, it'll just make things worse. So she has an appointment on the 22nd, and she's going to make that own decision on her own, because that's her own body, her own everything, you know? So that's what's been going on. It's been a very rough year. But I did get turtles. I got 2 red-eared sliders, and they have grown like an inch or 2 since I've had them in the past month. They've gotten really big. And I did get some fish, but these fish are just little, I don't even know what's wrong with the fish. The fish are not happy. But these red-eared sliders, they are happy. They are growing. Their name is Harry and Sally, and they make me happy. Yeah. I just don't feel good today. I probably should go to urgent care and just ask them for a note for work, because I've missed 2 days. And I think my kidneys are hurting and my hips are hurting from laying in bed for so long. I really love my turtles. Go to thug_sunshine and see my turtles. I did change my name, because I mostly don't post stuff about the show. I post stuff about me. So, yeah. So my heart rate is going down. That's good. It was so high last night that my watch yelled at me and was like, your heart rate has gone up from 110 to 121 in 10 minutes. Take this survey. And it was just like, do you have a fever? And I was like, yes. And it fucking sucked. My fever was fucking horrible. I finally, like, it went away, and then I was like, okay, I can eat. I'm hungry. It's my birthday. And I ate, and then right away I got sick to my stomach again, and then my fever went up, and then I was in bed. So today is a day of water, probably going to urgent care and getting a note. I don't want to see my PC, because she's the one that put me on the meds and made me all fucked up. I really love my turtles. They are so fun. They grow up to 12 inches and can live for 20 years. I will be sad when this motherfucker dies. Well, there's 2 of them. The female's always swimming around. The male's always basking. Doo, doo, doo. That's the way they look. Swim, swim, swim. So yeah, but this year is all about health and healing. New Year's Eve was when I fucking got so sick. I drank that night after I went to the doctor. I drank that night because it was like New Year's Eve. So I was like, okay, I don't drink very often, so I'm going to have a couple drinks with my brother. And then I had a couple drinks with my brother, and then he was like, let's have a couple shots. And then my mom was like, let's have champagne. And I was like, champagne. And I was fucking so drunk that I threw up, and I don't do that. But it's because my body was like, bitch, you got the diabetes, and I didn't know. So it's like, how long did I have the diabetes? Really? Has it been probably years? Or is it just like I've been doing really good with my health, and so like my A1C has been really good, and I think that's what it is. But it wasn't doing that very good, because starting in October I was like, Fuck it. I'm just going to eat whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever I want, but I'm not going to drink as much. I'm just going to do whatever I want. It's the holidays, and then the new year comes. I'm going to fucking be better with my health. Then I got COVID. And then now I have the diabetes. I'm taking my vitamins every day. I didn't do very much for my birthday, so this weekend I'm going to try to do stuff. So yeah, that's what's been happening in this grand old life. Cancer, diabetes, stomach flu. I did take the test and I don't have COVID. My heart rate is still at a whopping 100. Oh, it went down to 99. My regular heart rate is like in the 60s. And like 60, higher 60s, like 68, 69. Sometimes 72 is like my resting heart rate. But since I've been sick, it's been fucking wild. And my Fitbit's like going all crazy. I wish that I was a turtle. I'm just watching these guys and they just look like they're enjoying life and swimming and enjoying the water. I need to change the filters. Like, I'm going to tell you guys something. Having turtles is the hardest thing to figure out what to do to keep the tank clean. I was cleaning it once a week. I am going on, since Shauna left on the 20th, so it's been 20th. So it's been 2 weeks since I've cleaned the tank. And I was doing it every week and it fucking sucked that I had to clean it every week. But I figured it out. I figured out how to keep it clean. I am going to have to do once a month you're supposed to clean it out all the way, all the water out. And I'm really happy that I finally figured out how to do this. And I put 2 filters in the fucking tank, because I have it halfway and it's a 40-gallon tank, so I only have 20 gallons in there. And I have 2 filters in there because I feel that for me, my brain works better this way. These 2 filters are making it move around more. And I know having one if it was like a 40 put in there, because I did buy a 40, but it was one of the ones that hang over the damn fucking thing, and I didn't, and so it couldn't just hang it at the water line, so it did not work out. So I just got 2 20s, and I have them in there instead of 140. If you understand what I'm talking about, if you know anything about aquariums. I've learned a lot about aquariums. And I just love Harry and Sally. The way that you can tell that they are a male and female is the female has a V and the male has a U. And the male's tail is longer than the female's. The female's a nerd. She's a scaredy cat. Every time I walk into the room, she gets scared of everything. You walk into the room, she jumps off the plank, the basking mountain, whatever it is. But the male right now just went into the cave and he's just chilling in there. I love the sea so much. I think it has to do with being a Pisces. Like, I've always been about nature and water. And my friend, my tattoo artist, Ivy, we've been friends for like 25 years. She was going to write a comic book about me as a pirate. And my ex was going to be my this was like 5-6 years ago. I think she should still write it about us. I'm still friends with her, so my heart rate's still not going down. Ugh, it doesn't matter. All I know is like I need to go to the doctor today and go get water in me. I think it's my kidneys that are hurting. I don't know. People used to call me a hypochondriac, and it's like, apparently I'm not. Apparently there is things wrong with me, but you guys think I'm a hypochondriac, and I think that's fucked up. And then it has to do with like a lot of things with ADD. People with ADD, the hypochondria is one of the issues that we have, but some of us, it's actually true. I know that I was a very big germaphobe And then I had to just break myself of it. And now, because of COVID, and I've had it so many times, I wear a mask everywhere I go. I don't care. Like, look at me strange. I apparently need to have a mask on because my immune system is not very good. I've fucking had years of abusing my body, and now I have to fix that. This year it's going to be 4 years of not smoking. I am, what am I at? I think I'm at 67 days sober. So, I'm just taking care of myself this year. This year is all about getting healthy and making myself happy. And that is with everything that I do and everything that I have to do, because, you only have one body, and you keep fucking it up, it's gonna be angry at you. These turtles are so cute. Doo doo doo. That's the way I think that they sound under the water. Is he gonna bite her? He's such an asshole. He's always roughing her up. He's like, this is my land. Alright, well, that's what's going on. I don't have very much to say right now. I hope I feel better. The next podcast, though, will be about something good. And I already have an idea for it, so I'm going to try to keep up on the podcast, because this really does make me happy, and it does make me feel like it feels like my own therapy session when I talk about stuff. So this is the health episode of 2023, the beginning. Let's see how I am at the end of the year. We have a mud run in fucking October, so I have 3 other people that are doing it with me, and I need to collect money from 2 of them. And one of them was like, I'm going to put an alarm on it, and then I will pay you. Did she? Of course not. All right. That's not me being bitter. Only a little bit. I just learned that I need to stop buying extra tickets for things, because I lose out. So I've been buying 1 tickets to everything. And I just meet my friends there, because I'm not going to buy tickets for everybody anymore and be like, let's do this, pay me back. The only persons that I did that for was for my brother and my friend Carrie Ann, who's one of my biggest fans. I love you, Carrie Ann. We're gonna go see Sarah Silverman. I need to write these dates down in my journal book thing, calendar, planner. There's the word. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode. I know it's not very good or happy or anything. I'm just fucking be illin', but I'm happy. Is that true? I think it's not true, only because I'm not feeling good. But otherwise, like one of the last episodes, I said that I'm happy. I'm actually very fucking happy at where my life is going. It's a little scary, but I am happy. I have my family. I have I can't say my health anymore, but I will have my health, and we'll see where this life on this big round bubble takes us. I hope these these intrusive thoughts go through my head, where I was like, what if this episode is like my death episode? And then I'm like, people are going to listen to it and they're going to be like, oh wow, she had her thoughts and like blah, blah, blah. And she was so happy. And then like, I think about that all the time, because, when people die, but I'm not going to commit suicide or anything. I just mean people just dying. Like, I leave messages for my friend, wifey, I call her my wifey, on Marco Polo, because she doesn't listen to them ever, but I've been leaving them for her for months, because she deleted it off her phone, and I've been leaving her messages for months, and I've been like, well, this is my message. If I die, you're gonna have these to look back on. I am so morbid. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all go. That was a morbid take on life, but I'm happy. I'm love my family. I'm so thankful for them. I'm thankful that my mom is okay. My dad is doing good. Everything is going good. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Next episode will be good. My name is Tisa Rebel Beltran, and this has been Roosevelt Rebel. Bye-bye.